But listen, I'm so curious about your days there as a page. So you leave university and you go straight there. Yes.
I went to Ithaca College.
You went to university. Upon graduating from university.
How did you meander?
Oh my God, my daughter
to
is always like,
NBC?
she's like, and I'm like, call my mobile. She's like, mobile? Like,
Yeah.
what country do you live in? Like, it's a cell phone.
Oh,
Call my
yeah.
cell phone.
Well, Ithaca College.
University,
I went
yes,
to
indeed.
school.
Okay.
After that,
So you go straight into this program?
No, I didn't go to the PAGE program right away.
Okay.
I had
And what is it?
a PAGE program.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, have you ever watched 30 Rock? Because they kind of have a page in there, and they kind of make fun of being
Is it
a
the
page.
guy? Is it the tall, skinny guy?
Yeah, with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
But anyway, PAGE program is basically, it was when I did it an 18-month program. I think now it's 10 months.
Okay.
But basically, it's for people who graduated with school, communications degree, who want to pursue a career in television production.
Okay.
And
It's got to be super competitive.
yeah, it's very competitive, and so much so that I kind of like always thought, oh, I'd love to be a page, but I wouldn't get in, you know. So I looked for a different job. I became a production assistant for a film company in New York City. I liked my job, but the film company was mostly in LA. So the New York was like a little satellite office where I would answer phones and send out reels. And if there was a production in New York, I'd get to help on it. But it was like very rare. And most days in the office was me and the bookkeeper.
Yeah.
And she would
Okay.
she would come in every Friday. She'd bring her tap shoes.
Oh.
And the office overlooked Broadway, and she would literally tap dance in the lunchroom. And I would be like, oh my gosh. And she would say, I've made it. I'm tap dancing on Broadway. And I was just like, oh boy. So that was like her thing. Friday, tap dancing on Broadway. And I was like, I got to get out of this place and be with people my own age. And I used to go and have lunch sometimes in Rockefeller Center with my boyfriend at the time, who was my boyfriend from college, from university.
Yes, indeed.
And so he was very bold, and he went up to a group of pages, and he said, hey, how does she become a page? She was great in college. She was on the news. She this, she that.
Yeah.
He starts selling me, and they give him the number of who I should contact, and I did. And I applied, and I got it, and I left the tap dancing bookkeeper, and I became a page. And when you become a page, it's like, yeah, it's competitive to get in, but once you're in, suddenly you're doing things like giving tours of NBC, and you're seeding audiences for shows like, at the time, like Late Night with David Letterman.
How cool.
And Donahue was there at the time.
Oh my God.
And The Tonight Show, and Saturday Night Live. So those were the big ones. And then within the PAGE program, you do those different things. Those are like your tasks. But then you also get to apply for assignments. And so then it's like a competition within a competition. Because at the time, they didn't have cell phones. They would have like a bulletin board, and they'd put up the assignment, and everybody would say, oh, I want that assignment. And then they'd apply for the assignment. And while I was there, I got a very coveted assignment. And that assignment was Saturday Night Live talent escort.
Okay.
And so as a talent escort,
that's cool.
You would literally do just that. You would escort the talent to wherever the Saturday Night Live cast party was.
Okay.
So I had to be in a limo with, as soon as the show was over, I would have to take whoever was the guest.
Come on.
Bring them into this limo and drive to the show. And it was me and a friend of mine, this guy Scott, and he would
Shout out, Scott.
Yeah. He would be in the other limo, and he would get to take the either the musical guest or the, whichever one didn't go with me.
Right.
So I had the pleasure of going with like Steve Martin and his wife one time.
Oh man.
Just so many great people that it just was like such a fun job that everybody kind of wanted the talent escort. And then another assignment I did was advertising and promotions, and I learned how to make a 30-second promo. And I worked with Sue Simmons and Chuck Scarborough. I would do the 30-second promo for the news. And I loved promos. That became like my career. I did promos then for like 20 years for many, many different networks. So the PAGE program was kind of my way into the advertising and promotion world. Yeah.
So a couple questions. The SNL. So now you're escorting these people to the after shows. They always had them, right?
Yeah.
I think like
they'd
every
have cast parties.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every Saturday night.
Yeah.
Or early Sunday morning. Would you have to stay?
Yeah. Oh, and you
I mean,
want
you'd
to stay.
want to,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
would you have to? Like,
well,
what
at
if it
least
was
for
somebody
like
and
an
they were there
hour.
until like, yeah,
Yeah, to make
Okay.
sure that they're, they're set
settled in
everything.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And the cool
But I
thing
mean, some of
was-
those could probably go until like 4 a.m. if
Oh
they
yeah,
wanted to,
yeah,
right?
they did. But the cool thing was too, like I was allowed to invite like 2 of my friends. So like,
That's cool.
my roommates at the time, I'd be like, "Come to the party." And the fun thing was, again, no cell phones back then, or
Yeah.
no mobiles.
Yes, no mobile phones.
So the cast party would be like literally like, "Tonight's cast party's at," like
Oh,
whispered
wow.
to us, and then we would know, and we'd know what to tell the limo driver, and then word would spread, kind of like the game telephone, So it was a very organic
That's
way
very
of
cool.
finding out about the parties. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why, then you stay friends with some of the people that work there, and then you can come back to some of the cast parties later on when you're still working, because you're always like an X page,
Yeah.
And that's why I came to see you.
Yeah.
And you just decided
So
that
wild.
it's time for me to go to bed.
That's. It was like, oh.
It's past my bedtime. Not everybody gets to be on Saturday Night Live and go to a cast party.
I'm like an extroverted introvert.
Yeah.
Like
I
so
get that.
like that energy sometimes
Yeah.
like is a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And it's like so I want to go.
Right.
And so I went, and I think it was like the end. It was like the last show of the season. I
Right.
think.
But
that
then-
episode.
Yeah, I think it was the season
And so
finale.
so then
a
you're
big
thinking
deal.
like,
Yeah.
so of course I want to go. And
Right.
then, but then, so I went.
But
Yeah. And then I was just like,
you're like, okay, now I'm going to leave.
and
But
plus I'm a native New Yorker, right? So I probably had family in town.
yeah,
I
and
probably
you
was doing
had no
that whole
idea I
thing.
was coming.
And I had no idea because I freaking would have stayed.
But
I can't even believe
know-
how close that was.
Yeah, but the thing is too,
So
like
close.
that's another one of those cool things about the universe,
Yeah,
right? It's like,
totally.
what if, you did come?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we would have been like, "Hi, so nice to see you." And
Yeah.
then you had your busy career with music, and I
Yeah.
had my life, but we met now.
Yeah.
And this is what was meant to happen.
100%.
So
There it is.
that's whoops, there it is. She loves to say 100%.
100%.
We have a little joke about that. So anyway, I think that was what was meant to be, and that's
Yeah.
what has led to this connection
Yeah.
and all of this. And
I mean,
you
because
know.
even meeting, it would have been great to just have seen you.
Yeah, of course.
But I was living in California.
Right. Oh wow.
So-
See? So yeah, you would
That
have just been
wouldn't
like, bye, going back to LA.
And I had to get here,
Yeah.
I had to go from California, my life, California to Atlanta,
Wow.
Atlanta to New Jersey.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah. So it would have been,
Yeah. That's another
it
whole
would have
episode.
been, yeah.
It's like,
it
how
would have
did
been,
we, two
yeah.
Long Island girls,
Yeah.
make it to New Jersey?
Yeah.
And didn't you feel kind of
And
growing
it's, like,
up?
so close.
There was always that like New Jersey.
Oh my God!
Oh
I
my
gave
God.
up. I gave up my New York license like.
But people used to be like, New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey. But
And now that
actually,
we live in New
Jersey's-
Jersey, I
it's
really
pretty
like
freaking
it.
cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the beaches, like
Yeah.
hello.
You know what's weird
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
Our kids
Mm.
are New Jersey natives.
I know.
That always is weird
know.
to me.
It is.
Because I'm
And-
like, oh yeah, my daughter's a New Yorker, but
Yeah.
she absolutely is not.
And then you live like 20 minutes
She's
from me.
a Jersey
it's
girl.
just so crazy.
And we live 20 minutes apart from each other.
It's so crazy. So
It's so crazy.
yeah. But what I want to back up a tiny bit, because you did tell
Very
a
happy
very
about
cool
it.
story about Janet and
Mm.
auditioning. But then you went from Janet to Cher and
Yeah.
Tina Turner
Yes.
and like a whole host of special, amazing singers of our time.
I got to go on Saturday Night Live like maybe 3 or 4 more times.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And you know what's cool about that? But everybody, if you watch it, then you would know.
Yeah.
But like each season, how they change the
Yeah.
the set that the band plays on.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. So
Wow.
when I would go back, I'd be like, ooh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really
So
neat.
I know I had really, really, I'll say good fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you promise on this podcast to share more juicy stories of these different artists and these amazing shows.
Post university, yes. Indeed.
Because I know our audience is dying to hear.